Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
And Marianne behind the camera.
Thank you, sister, for working the camera. Ralph's out working today, so we're busy in the kitchen and preparing for Thanksgiving dinner. So during the whole holiday season, say Thanksgiving through New Year's, we have a lot of dinners. We eat a lot of turkey, a lot of ham, because these are things we like. And we do a lot of side dishes. So we always talk about preparing things ahead of time. Some things you can't, but some things you can. So one thing that we're going to serve that's on the menu, I'm sure many of you are going to be having sweet potatoes of some kind. Now, a lot of people do like sweet potato casserole, right?
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. Where it's, the sweet potatoes are mashed up with maple syrup or brown sugar or pecans or any number of marshmallows baked on top, right? So here's how we do our sweet potatoes, because we really love sweet potatoes and we just love how the yams or the sweet potatoes taste. Okay, and so we don't like to sweeten them too much so that we can really enjoy. Plus, I think, Marianne, you eat the whole thing, skin and all?
Yeah, I eat skin and all.
And that is actually, there's a lot of nutrients in the skin, not that we're being healthy on Thanksgiving, but there is, okay? So what we do is we do a baked sweet potato, just like you would do a baked regular potato, like a russet or any other kind of potato. And what we do is we get these smaller sweet potatoes. So this is almost perfect. Everybody can take a sweet potato. If they really want two, they can have two. We have plenty. But there's so many side dishes, so we figure everyone takes a sweet potato, and what we do is we just bake them. So, Mare, this is right how we do it. We wash the sweet potato off, make sure there's no skin or sometimes there's a little dirt or little things growing out. So we just take all those out. We wrap it in tin foil. You know what? I put a bunch of them in a baking pan, or you can just put them in the oven like this, 400 degrees, maybe about an hour or 45 minutes, depending on the size of the sweet potato. The larger ones take longer. And then you know what? When you put a knife in it, if the knife goes in easily and it's tender on the inside, they're done, and you just take them out, okay? So we've got our sweet potatoes. There's nothing more to that. But we do try to make it special with a butter. So we're going to make a compound butter that we make to go with our sweet potatoes. Check this out here. Here's what we always have. We start with 2 sticks of regular salted butter. So a compound butter is really just a butter that you add things into. Okay, it's a compound. It's a number of ingredients. The main thing is butter. So we know what goes well with sweet potatoes: brown sugar and cinnamon. So what we're going to do is we got 2 sticks of butter. I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, okay, and we always pack brown sugar when we measure it. I'm going to put that in there. Then I'm going to take some cinnamon. Now, we really like cinnamon. So I'm going to put in I'm going to start with maybe, 2 teaspoons. And I'm just eyeballing it. You can be more precise if you want. And then we're going to bring this all together. By the way, this butter needs to be at room temperature. Otherwise, it's going to be like trying to smash a brick. I'm using my potato masher here and my hands to kind of get all this together. And we're going to just keep blending. You could also use a electric mixer if you wanted to. That would work well, but we're doing this old school. So I'm going to keep kind of mixing this through until the brown sugar and the cinnamon are all combined with the butter. So I'll come back. Give me about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now it's all together. So just keep working it. And if you don't have a potato masher, again, you could use an electric mixer, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice and brown.
Yep.
Now, we're going to do a little taste because you may like it more sweet or more cinnamon. I wouldn't change it. To me, it's just sweet enough. Plus it was salted butter, so you have a little of the salty. And then you have that nice cinnamon. This is going to be... So imagine a big dollop of this melting on top of a nice, tender, baked sweet potato. How good does that sound?
I can't wait until tomorrow.
We are talking about one of Mary Ann's favorite things. So what I'm going to do now is, since this is for tomorrow, we're going to get as much of this off as I can. And then I've got a dish here that I'm going to put it in. And then we just have to remember to bring it out, out of the fridge a good hour or so before our meal. And then it'll be ready for people to enjoy. It'll soften up enough so they can get a nice big scoop of it for their sweet potato. So I'm going to put it here. There's our compound butter. They won't mix it up with the other butter that you'll have on the table for your dinner rolls. So that's it. Wonderful compound brown sugar and cinnamon butter to go with your delicious baked sweet potato. And I mean, I don't know why we only eat sweet potatoes during the holidays, because they're awesome anytime, and they're actually a wonderful alternative to a regular potato. They're a good starch. They're also high in fiber, really good for you. And again, I know it's Thanksgiving, so we're not going to dwell on too many things that are good for us, but this is a great way to serve sweet potatoes. Again, another thing we can check off of our list. We won't have to worry about it tomorrow. It's all done and made. It'll be in the refrigerator waiting for our Thanksgiving dinner. So we had a great time putting this together. Hope you had fun with me and my sister. And you know what? We'll see you again real soon right here on Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
Bye.